this, a person that you miss. My mind draws a blank. I wanna go back to the early days when life was an escape. Now I just wait for better days. I lost myself in your reality. Lost myself. I lost myself in your reality. Lost myself. I feel that life, according to a friend, we're all shrink wrapped in families and making ends meet, stuck in jobs we'll never leave. I never wanna be like that, so I wanna go back to my reality. Wanna go back. I wanna go back to my reality. Wanna go back. Didn't mean to sound so concerning. Am I alone in the hurt?
There's like nobody here today. There's nobody here today. It's Monday. Stay away. It's Monday. Bow, bow. Oh, push the button. There we go. Hello. What's up, Internet? It's Monday, the 17th of July, 2023, titled Boring. Yeah, boring stream today. Not really sure what we got going on. We'll talk about some stuff that's happening in this end of the world. And we'll see what's kind of going on with you guys. There's not a whole lot of people here today, so I assumed that was going to happen. Middle of July is like... There's not a lot of people. There's not a lot of people active on the internet, and when I say there's not a lot of people active on the internet, there's still a lot of people on the internet, but the proportion of people is much smaller than normal. So, let's say it's 3 or 4 billion. Well, when it's summertime in the Western world, it suddenly drops to 2. You know, and it is indeed summertime out there. Today was actually the first, like, not hot day in quite a while. It's gonna be a cool 72 degrees today, and so yeah, it's gonna be a cool 72 degrees, and then right back up to 90 again, 90 something tomorrow, which is fine. It's all good. It's summertime weather. That's how it's supposed to be. So, and oh my God, do I have a missed phone call? What is that? Missed phone call. Don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. Okay. Deleted. Yeah, what's the weather for tomorrow? Let's check real quick. Oh, today it's supposed to get up to, oh wait, no, wrong city. 72. Tomorrow up to 82, 82, 82. Oh, we're staying out of the 90s. Okay, we're going to stay out of the 90s. We're going to be in the 80s for the next while, so that's good. On a personal note, if you guys are following around on the Discord or on Facebook, you guys will notice that the construction project at the property is coming along. I don't know if this weekend was phase 2 or phase 3 or whatever it was. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure what phase this is, because there were a lot of years where we were going down to, like, kind of mess around down at the property down there, and kind of do some things and mess around and do whatever. But Vicky and I are kind of focused now on what we're going to do, and we're just going to get it done. So first weekend was land clearing. We had to clear all of the overburden stuff, all the shrubbery and grass and overgrowth and stuff like that. Hold on, I got to put my fan on me. So we got that done. Then the next weekend was leveling and big rock, the big spall rock underneath. And this last weekend was all of the fine gravels. All of the fine, high-quality fine gravels were brought in, and we spread those all out all over the place where they need to go, in the driveline areas and pounded them in. I do have a bunch of video shot on it. I was hoping to have edited by the end of tomorrow, which I might not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I'm able to get editing time. Mondays are really dicey. I have to do all my errands on Monday, and amongst other things, those are mostly done, except for when I sat down here at the desk, I realized I need to go to the post office to send off one of my old cameras. I have an old camera. I'm donating it to a viewer, and I need to send that off in the mail. And if I don't get it in the mail, then it won't get in the mail because I'm going to be gone for a week. So we're going out of town for the family vacation of the year. Driving down to the coast, nothing fancy, just hanging out down at the beach. So probably no live stream on Monday unless I figure out how to do it remotely, which I don't know how motivated I'll be to do, but I might try it. I might try it out. You never know. Is this the right? Yeah. The Osmo Action 1. The Osmo Action version 1 I'll be sending to Rebecca, who is a longtime listener and has actually called in a couple of times. And so we'll be doing that. Oh, do we have a poll for callers? We don't even have any viewers today, so why would we do a poll? We don't even have any viewers. Poll? Callers? Oops. I got to type it into the box. Yes, no. Let's ask. Do we open the phone lines and see who's around today? We could probably do that. Actually, I don't even know why I need a poll. I'm just going to do it. Voice channels. Green room. Okay. If you're on the Discord, you can call in today. So, there we go. And I'll hear the sound. I'll hear the sound of your lovely shining voice. Okay, doke. Yeah, and let's look through our topics of the week. Doot. You guys were posting a bunch of weird stuff onto the Discord. Stuff from, what's that, Temu? Just weird. Weird Chinese translated products onto the Discord. Let's see. All up in the news. In Italy, the new Prime Minister started retroactively stripping lesbian couples from their parental rights. Oh my God. Okay, well that's good. That's good. Great. That's great news. Italians, good job. Way to go, Italy. What else we got going on here? That's a live stream. One of the greatest memes of all time I've seen in a long time. Where's my Oh, actually, I'll just do it this way. I'll import it. Import. Nope. Can't save it like that. We gotta go like this. Clicking buttons? On the internet? Okay. Let's find it. Image. Whoop, that's an audio. I clicked on audio file, guys. We don't want to click that button. We want to click image file. There we go. There we go. Greatest meme. My answer whenever someone asks me how old I am, I was once on the telephone with Blockbuster Video. Yeah. That's how old I am, guys. I'm that old. I've literally called in. It's even literally true. I called a Blockbuster and was on the phone with them. I don't know why the download button is highlighted all of a sudden. Okay, get that out of here. Emails are fine. We're not answering any emails today. There are none to answer. Good. Monday in the middle of July. Everyone's just chilling like Bob Dylan on penicillin. You know what I mean? Where'd my chat go? I lost my chat. There it is. Let's see. We'll go up. We'll go up in the chat here. Some people say no. Oh, some people say no. No callers. Okay. Joel G says, this better be boring. God, it is so far. I will tell you 100%. So Bentley, OMG, right? So tired of YouTubers promising one thing and not delivering on those promises. That's very true. Very true. It could be boring as all get out. Fish Fam link. I'm not sure if they're a bot, but they say show you're having a good time by hitting that like button. Hit that like button. Apparently, that's good. That's a good. Oh, hit the like button. It's important, I guess. I don't know. Derek says off to a great boring start, exceeding expectations. Very true. Very true. As you can see, Derek Palmer Creative has upgraded to the Solid Snake badge, which is impressive. How do you get a badge? Become a member. If you don't know about becoming a member, I don't know what to tell you. Just become a member on YouTube, or don't. I don't know. Do whatever you want. Do what feels right in your bones, you know? Feel deep into your bones and do whatever you got to do. It's not really a concern of mine. I mean, it's appreciated if you do appreciable action. Yeah. So there's that. Let's see. Lots of people on the metric internet, less on Imperial for summer. Very true. Very true. A lot of people going with the metric system for the summer in the West. Yeah, it leans heavily more into the metric as opposed to Imperial. Yeah, there's no hogshead measurement happening during the summertime on the internet out here in the States, as it were. So that's glorious, right? It's glorious for the people. What is going on with this? Oh, there's two different ones. Okay. So maybe we'll go like cha-cha-chow. Kapow-pow. There we go. We'll put that one in there. Look at these batteries. Look at these batteries situated for this camera. We have to have the battery not be in it. Remember, guys, you can't have batteries in things when you ship them in the mail. Remember that. You're supposed to take the battery out. Okay. So we'll get that figured out. And some accessorize. We got a little clippy guy here. That'll go with it. Ooh, let's go with this one. This one has a little attacher bottom. There we go. Put that over there. I just dropped a bunch of paperwork off my desk. Pete Berlinski, will I be bored? Yeah, probably. Yeah. Probably. You will probably be bored. I'd expect, yes. Anyhow, moving on. Are you still going with the octagonal buildings? If so, why? Just an aesthetic choice, ease of build, or best use of space? Okay, actually, let's bust into that a little bit. I do know I was working on writing out, explaining that on some Google Notes. You know what I mean? The Google Notes? I dropped that document. I had to pick it up. Why not? Okay. The octagonal yurt. Why? Why would we do an octagonal yurt? If you really want to get down to the basics, the real basics of why an octagonal yurt is this. Vicky wants octagonal yurts. Okay, that's basically it. No. So the yurt design, the octagonal sides, the round shape of it, would lend itself well to having a single heat source in the middle of the building that would require a vent, right? You would require a smoke hole, a chimney, if you will. But I don't know if they had chimneys back then. They basically just had a smoke hole, Hey, we got a hole, and the smoke goes up and out it, because the cavemen were beating on their chests, and they're going like, well, we don't really understand why, but it does, so we just keep doing it that way. Well, needless to say, that caught on and has been the aesthetic for a really long time. And so we're going to lean into that because it's sort of the aesthetic for the space. I mean, it's really out in nature, so you kind of go like, well, what structures could we build out here? Do we want to build more squares? Probably not. The sort of geometry of a octagonal, or how many sides is it? What is it when it's 16 sides? 16-sided polygon, is that right? Hexadecagon. Yeah, everybody knows that right off the top of their head. hexadecagon, right? Which is 16 sides. It's probably what it'll actually be because 16 sides equals 22 and is that right? Hold on, let me look at this. Let me look at the geometry here. Yeah, 22 22 and 8/16, 22 and a half degrees, right? Yeah. 22 and a half degrees on each side piece. Is that right? Yeah. Yep. So it's actually fairly easy. If you rope out a circle, then you can actually just kind of go post, and put the sides up. So it's actually a simplicity of building the structure. And then once the structure is completed, it's actually very rigid and works well and blah, 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 blah. You guys get all that part. But it does have more to do with the aesthetic and the fact that, if we're to build them on that property, it's realistically going to kind of fall in line with what's going on in the area, and I don't think anybody would be perturbed by the tent structures that were put up there. No one would really care. Admittedly, the area that it's in, most people we don't really care as long as we're not being bothered sort of area. A lot of shoot first, ask questions later type signage, if that makes sense to you. But realistically, in probably a day, as long as the subfloor area was in place, you could build the whole thing in a day. It really doesn't take that long to assemble the walls and the pieces and put everything together, and boom, boom, boom. Next thing you know, you've got a completed structure, a semi-permanent structure, right? So that's going to be the big main reason behind it, is that I really doubt that we'll, spend a lot of like sleeping time or whatever in a yurt. It's not exactly, it's, I don't mind it. I certainly don't. I don't mind it at all. And it might end up actually being more spacious than whatever trailer we happen to have on the property. But, so we might actually, come to think of it, we might end up sleeping in them. I don't know. That might be the case. But the idea would be to have some temporary structures there that can be taken down in the wintertime when they're probably not going to be used very much. Have them stored, and then, in the springtime, come back and reassemble them and put them all back up and get ready for spring and summer and fall, and then put them away in the winter again. The area that the property is in does get some snow throughout the year. It's not a crazy amount or anything like that, but they will get a fair a few snowfalls for sure. But it's not like it's high elevation or anything crazy like that. But they just really wouldn't expect people to be out there really spending a lot of time in the winter out there. It's just going to be cold and rainy, and generally people don't like to hang around doing nothing when it's cold and rainy. You know what I mean? Hold on. Mike sent me a video during the... He sent me a video. Huh. Okay. Well, that was goofy. Anyhow. So, yeah, that's kind of the reasoning behind the yurts. Probably ease of construction. The aesthetic side for Vicky. The aesthetic side for the neighbors, that they probably just wouldn't be an eyesore. And the fact that we can take them down in the winter and kind of like store things and have things kind of put away. And then also like for the aesthetic side, for like if we do women's retreats, which is Vicky's plan, to eventually do some women's retreats there, it sort of fits the vibe of that also. Yeah. Pete Berlinski's already falling asleep. It is truly a boring stream today. It's titled that way for a reason. All right, we're gonna end the poll at 50-50. All right, 50% said yes, 50% said no. Did anybody even call in? Nobody called in, so we're good with that. All right, we're gonna hang up on that. You guys will have to message me if you want to call in. then you'll have to message me from here on out. I hung up on the phone lines. Yeah, on the Discord, I mentioned I think it's probably going to be about 2 years before we can really invite people out to the property. We currently still have the issue of finding the well water line, which is an ongoing drama, an ongoing minor drama. Not the biggest drama that you've ever seen, not the drama for your mama, but a drama nonetheless. And we shall continue. We'll be forging ever forward. Eventually I'll hire somebody with an excavator that will just find the water line by default. I don't know if you guys are familiar with how that activity actually happens. It comes to fruition. It involves somebody digging and then just breaking the water line, and then now you have to find it, right? Now you're forced to do something because there's water shooting out of a pipe in the ground, right? I might get to that point. I don't know. I've still got a lot of patience left before I get to that point, but I'm just saying it could go that way. Dig in the ground until water shoots out of it, and then we found the deal. Compared to usual proportions, we are seeing an aberration, typical in July. We observe the reverse effect in January. That's right. That's right. Joel G's out there in the southern hemisphere. Is that right? Yeah. West, east, north, south. Right? Yeah. Down by the Southern Cross. And it's wintertime in Kiwi land. So I bet engagement's really high on the internet down there right now because it's wintertime. It's cold out. It's raining. Everybody's like hanging out, playing on their internet. Aubrey says to hire one of those dowsing wizards. That has already been done, and that is not effective. But the funny thing about the dowsing guys is that like they find a place to drill. We need to find the valve. That's it. We need to find the valve, right? We don't need to find where to dig a new well. The well's already dug. It already exists. It operates fine. I got water out of the well this weekend. We, on our property, don't have a standpipe or a non-freezable spigot or whatever you want to call it. We don't have it coming out of a pipe. We don't have it coming out of a pipe. We have a pipe in the ground. We don't know where the valve is to connect to, the shutoff valve. We don't know where that is. It's under a bunch of dirt and grass and shrubs and stuff. Overgrowth. Vicious. Never ending. Vociferous? Vociferous. God, I spelled it right. Yeah, vociferous works. Yeah. Blatant, boisterous. Obstreperous? Okay. Now there's a word I do not know. Obstreperous? Hold on. Hey. We're learning something today, folks. How do we say
Obstreperous.
it? Obstreperous.
Obstreperous.
Obstreperous. Noisy and difficult to control.
Obstreperous.
Obstreperous. Huh. Nice.
Obstreperous.
Nice.
Obstreperous.
I like it. Hold on. One more time.
Obstreperous.
Ooh.
Obstreperous.
Oh. Click that button.
Obstreperous. Obstreperous. Obstreperous.
I love it. I love it. Obstreperous. Yes, that's how the shrubberies are acting. The shrubbery around there is obstreperous. It's noisy and difficult to control. You can't even stop it. The level of noise is deafening, and you can't stop it from growing because it's just obstreperous. I've already forgotten it. Obstreperous. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the Thesaurus Hour with Gerald. the dingleberry who doesn't even know how to do anything. This is the hit. This is the start of a hit song being born. Hi, everyone. Oh, hey, Mickham. What's up, buddy? Up late in Sweden? Burning the old midnight daylight out there? You're not burning the midnight oil because it's light out. Is it light in Sweden right now? Is it... Oops. Light in Sweden, right? Meow. Sweden is a country with big differences in daylight. In the far north, the sun does not set at all in June, and there's darkness around the clock in January. However, January in Stockholm, the sun rises at 8:47 and sets at 2:55 p.m. While in July, the sun rises at 3:40 and sets at 10 p.m. So it's probably just getting dark. It's probably just getting dark. Just getting dark. Stockholm daylight, yep. But rain clouds making it darker. Oh, okay. Sneaky rain clouds. You're having those famous July rainstorms out there. Yeah, it's actually kind of weird. There was a little drizzle out this morning. Are the Swedish people familiar with the word drizzle? Is that something you guys ever talk about? And you guys, I wonder if Sweden is Swedish one of those languages with lots of ways to say rain. 20 Swedish words from rain. Hot dang. Let's check this out. This is just some of the hottest stuff I've ever seen in my entire life. Welcome to the internet, boys and girls. Oh. Okay, I'll find a synonym for drizzle. Let me see. Reagan is rain. Doug Reagan. Dusk. You guys call it dusk. You guys call it dusk. I don't know why it's dusk, but it says drizzle is synonymous with dusk. Dusk in Swedish. Let's look this up. In Swedish. Okay, how do I say it?
Dusk.
Dusk. Okay, so it's the same. What? No, I want dusk in Swedish. Dusk. Oh, come on, you. This thing. I'm gonna punch Google right in its eyeballs. Oh my god. Okay, Swedish to English. Dusk means tassel. What? Oh my god. What? Okay, hold on. All right, let's go back to English. Oh man, this is very intuitive. English is right there. Swedish, and we're gonna put in drizzle. Drizzle. Dugga? This word. This one. How do you say that?
Dugga.
Dugja.
Dugga.
Dugja.
Dugga.
Dugja.
Dugga.
How do those sounds come out of your body?
Dugga.
Dugja. I don't know.
Dugga.
I'm saying it wrong, but dude. Okay. What's this one?
Duggregna. Duggregna.
Duggregna. I don't know. I'm probably saying that right. Right? Duggregna.
Duggregna.
What is this? Oh my god. Okay, now I want to learn Swedish. I always want to learn Swedish, but I got to learn Danish before I learn Swedish. That's the rule. What's how parallel how is Swedish to Danish. Although the written languages are compatible, spoken Danish is distinctly different from Norwegian and Swedish, and thus the degree of mutual intelligibility with either is variable between regions and speakers. I bet if you spoke one of them, you'd probably be able to start to figure out the other ones, though, right? Let me see, what's this?
Hej, jag heter Andy. Hvordan går det? Goddag. Jag heter Andy. Hur står det till? God dag. Jag heter Andy. Kollais går det? Good day. My name is Andy. How is it going?
Okay, I don't even know. That's freaking me out. Okay. Well, we're going to have to learn some of it. We're going to have to learn some of it. I don't know. We're going to have to learn something because I want to go to Sweden real bad. I want to go to Sweden real bad. Is, in, what am I? NATO. Is Sweden in NATO? Hold on a minute. Is Sweden a member of NATO? This level of integration reflects a close alignment with NATO's member states. Oh, yeah. You guys are becoming NATO members, right? Integration of Sweden and Finland. Yeah. You're underway. It's underway. It's happening. This was in the news. That's why... Probably why I was thinking about it. Oh. This article's from yesterday. Okay. So it's actually... It's currently happening. Okay. So you guys are joining NATO. I'll come visit after you guys are joined NATO. How about that? I think Turkey approved, right? Oh no, Turkey vetoed. Okay, we'll have to read up on that. I guess we could read up on it on stream, but I know it's pretty boring for people to sit here and watch me like, huh? Not approved on paper yet. Okay, so it sounds like Turkey is being pressured by outside groups, but I don't know. My guess, I don't know. So, okay, out of these, what do we got here? Add source. Desktop capture, smart selection. Let's go like this. Okay, so we were talking about rain. Which of these Micum are correct? Oh, wow. Look how small it came up. Okay, here we go. So this is what I got here. Regan is rain. Doug Regan. And then it says dusk right here. Snowblandad. I don't know how to say any of this stuff right. Les Reagan's Skyfall. You guys just out there saying Skyfall? Skur. Okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe this is just nonsense. Maybe we found a nonsensical website here. It's funny because it kind of sounds like the Romulan language in the latest Star Trek. Yeah, it's true. Very true. Huh. Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing that yeah. Well, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We'll see what Mickham thinks. Remove. Then we'll remove this. Then you know what we'll do? We'll remove that too, because we don't even know what all those things are. Skyfall. Is this Skyfall actually like legit? Oh, Dugga is like a very old word. Okay. 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 All right. I'm obviously saying it wrong, but you got to bear with me, you know. I got that transatlantic accent, right? Anyhow, what were we? Oh yeah, I'm trying to find a solution for computer situation. I have a computer situation on my hands, guys, and I got to figure out what I'm going to do about it. I haven't figured it out yet. I don't know if I am really enthusiastic about building a new computer, but I might have to. But also, I might not have to. So I'm gonna try a few things, and if it's interesting, I'll tell you about it later. Which is really good. Why I'm telling you about it now. You know, that's probably why people like it. Let's throw up another poll. Start a poll. We'll get another poll up. I'm trying to get the interactivity for you guys. Just keep polling you guys on a whole bunch of stuff. Oh my God, Vicky's back. Victoria! What are you doing? You were like banging around back there. What are you doing?
Watering plants and giving treats to the crows.
Treats to the crows. Okay.
I'm forming a crow army.
A murder.
A murder.
Yeah, a murder of crows. Who are you gonna murder with them? Me?
We will smite our enemies.
So me, yeah. Sounds like me. Vicky's gonna send all of her attack birds. She's gonna send all of her attack birds at me. Kevin Van Weesemail. Boring question. Do algae grow by high nitrates, high silicates, or Liebig's law of the minimum? I'm going to look up Liebig's law because I don't remember what that is. Liebig's law states that the yield of plants is limited by the element that is least available in quantity. Oh, yeah. Yep. So that's Liebig's law is going to be the limiting factor for your plants, right? So healthy, robust plants growth is essentially what you're looking for, right? If you are lacking in one of the main calcium, magnesium, nitrogen, phosphate, potassium, sulfur, etc., carbon, blah, 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 zinc, copper, molybdenum is in there, iron, I don't know, whatever else. If you do have a limiting factor, that is going to limit the robust growth of your plants. So take that into account for that portion of your aquascaping, right? If you do have a limiting factor, I normally refer to it as limiting factor. I don't normally talk about a Liebig's law because I just don't. Because I'm kind of a hillbilly, right? God. Too much dust yesterday. Anyhow, so you definitely want to take that into account if you have a limiting factor. It will reduce the growth, the healthy growth, whatever problems. There is an old plant. Let's look this up. Aquarium deficiency chart. I don't know if it's a chart or whatever. There's an old image that where is it? Where's the old one? That looks like a new one. Whatever. We'll just use this one. Oh no, hold on. That one didn't load correctly. Here's a visual. Here's a visual for you. Visual aids while talking about, plants, right? I don't know who to credit this with. It's just up on Reddit, so I don't know. I don't know whose this is. I'm not intending to use it for personal gain or anything. I'm just using it to illustrate, and it's on the internet. So I'm just showing you what I'm seeing on the internet. Okay, guys? Okay, everyone chill. But this is basically what the visual aid looks like. You're going to see all these little leaf diagrams. There are many different versions of this exact same thing. But you can see potassium deficiency, early signs of nitrogen deficiency. Looks like this. Phosphate, magnesium, iron, calcium, nitrogen, severe nitrogen, Yeah. So basically, what you're looking at is a chart here of limiting factor, right? If you got these obvious signs, you can generally point towards, okay, there's a limiting factor. Now let me go test and figure out what it is. Like if you had number 7 here, early signs of nitrogen deficiency, where the inside of the interior of the leaf is green, but it's yellowing and dying off at the end. It's a good example of like, oh, I don't have enough nitrogen, right? Like, so we want to get nitrogen involved. Like here's another example, right? Where you can kind of see where, leaves are doing a certain thing to a different degree. So this is somebody else's that they made with watercolor. So you can look up any of these. This one actually is kind of a better diagram right here. Because they actually, looks like they just photoshopped some leaves on here that actually have the things going on. But limiting factor in your plants will be a big contributor to the level or robustness of algae. Like how prolific is the algae growth going to be within your aquarium has a lot to do with how limited the plants are growing. If plants are growing insane and just going buck wild, generally you're not really going to have very much algae. There's just not really much left for the algae to outcompete the much more complex growth of the plants in the aquarium, right? So that is the first part. Second part, do algae grow by high nitrates and high silicates? High silicates, you will generally see what is called more diatom growth. So you'll see a lot of like brown crap kind of showing up on growing on things and stuff like that, and it's generally temporary. Silicates normally get chewed up by diatoms, so that's all that brown stuff that's growing within your aquarium. That normally is going to be a temporary phase as the silicates get used up, unless you're replenishing them every time you do a water change, which is why I recommend people to test their water change water so they know what they're putting in there. That's always an important part of figuring out your puzzle, right? The puzzle that is your aquarium and what is going on, and diagnosing what could be wrong with your aquarium is right there. Because if you don't have a baseline, you don't have any way. You don't have any way to go about figuring out exactly what is happening, right? If you have a baseline, then you can test and figure out what's happening. You can see through experience what the plants are doing, what the algae is doing. So if you have a baseline you can work off of, then it's going to be very helpful to anybody. The other high nitrates, generally you're not going to see. You're not going to see a lot of algae growth from just nitrates being high. Nitrates being high is normally just an availability for the plants, because the plants are going to uptake those quite rapidly. So I normally overdose a pretty high level of nitrate into my tanks, and it's not really a problem because nitrate's more bioavailable for plants to uptake. It's very, it's sort of easy for them to uptake and less difficult to take up than like for ammonia and nitrite and stuff like that. So I keep mine pretty high. As long as you have robust plants growing, then it's really just a non-issue at that point with algae. Most algae can be contained by, some simple maintenance and cleaning and things like that. And silicates will resolve generally on their own because diatoms will just show up. Preston John's asking iron deficiency in stem plant, root tab, or easy green, or easy iron, or all of the above. I would just do some root tabs realistically if you're actually seeing an actual iron deficiency. I would double check with testing to see that you actually have a low iron level in your water before really doing anything, but generally root tabs from anywhere. Seachem makes them, the Aquarium Co-op makes them, who else I don't know, lots of places make root tabs. Root tabs are generally not a bad decision as long as you can actually plant them deep enough and keep them kind of contained so that they don't end up free floating in your aquarium. 9 times out of 10 when I see people having problems with root tabs, it's because they kind of just poked them down in there, didn't really take the time to get them down into the substrate real well. They end up free floating and ultimately causing little bits of problems from that. But root tabs are always generally like a good place to start with any direct fertilizing you're trying to do to really especially stem plant that have a pretty decent root base to them. So they're not going to be doing a ton of feeding from the water column, generally speaking. Now, that's not the rule of thumb, but most plants have an ability to also feed from the water column. But if you're trying to direct feed some specific plants, throw some root tabs in there. Let it go for a couple weeks, see what you got. And if you're starting to see a lot of new growth and a sort of recovery, then you're like, okay, that's my dosing method. Once those root tabs wear out, you can add some more root tabs. It's kind of a really simple solution realistically, but I think it's a solution that most people could lean on without having too many problems realistically. Like I said, you just would want to make sure that you get them deep enough into the substrate. All right. Well, the poll says after 10 minutes, play some Risk. Okay, I'll play a game of Risk. Feel free to keep asking whatever fish-related questions that you have. I'll answer the ones that I have an answer for. Sometimes I don't have an answer. Sometimes I just don't have an answer, and that's just the way she goes sometimes. Uh-oh, Vicky's back. What's up? Did the crows attack?
Were you wanting me to come visit?
Oh, it's okay. We were just checking on you.
Oh.
You were clunking around back there, and I was just wondering what was going on.
I just got back
Oh, that's all right.
and was watering plants and feeding the crows.
Watering plants, feeding the crows.
We still have not come back with my sticks off the fountain. They stole the little bumper sticks to keep the fountain in the middle of the bird bath. They stole them.
So far, the crows have only stolen from you.
Yes, they have not brought me any gifts.
No gifts, just stealing.
Yeah.
Okay. The crows are stealing from Vicky. Vicky's crow army is actually behaving how I would have expected. All right. Well, here's that. Somebody wants to be my friend. Sure. I'll let that guy be my friend. Oh, laugh emoji. We're going to get ourselves a laugh emoji while we're here. The maps I want to buy aren't on sale, so we're not going to buy those today. Okay, guys? We'll play some progressive. We'll see if there's a game we can just join. Otherwise, I'll launch a game. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. No, I don't see one. We have to find a game. Let's see. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. While we wait. Victor Coco's here. What's up? What's up, Victor? How you doing? How you doing? Kevin says, thank you. I'll be testing my tap water for silicate and nitrate. Yeah, you definitely want to test your tap water and make sure that, if you're coming from a well, if you're coming from municipal water, wherever you're getting your water from, you want to be testing it before you're putting it in your aquarium. So you at least know what it is that you're adding as your baseline, right? So, like let's say you did, weirdly, 100% water change in your aquarium, right? If you did 100% water change in your aquarium, you would be, you would have completely replaced all of the water with tap water in your aquarium. And if you didn't know what was going on there, then what's going on in there? You wouldn't know. But if you had tested your tap water and did 100% water change, you would know. So let's say you do a 50% water change you'll have a good idea of what's happening. Here we go. We have joined. Let me move my screen. In the some people have been asking, oh crap, somebody didn't ready up. We have a bot in Pink. Where did Pink go? Pink, where did you put your capital? I don't know. Okay, I'm going third. There's a blizzard here blocking off this area. There's a blizzard here blocking this off. Blizzard here, and one down here. So technically you could have all this if you go on Rabat. But purple goes before me. And purple went back here? What is that, dude? Purple's crazy. Don't trust purple, guys. Purple's a nut. Why would you go here? Let's see. Let me figure this out. Do I want to go here on Gascony? Gascony's like one of the best. Gascony, it's either Gascony or up here. I could go here. What is that, Poland? Yeah, Poland. What do you guys say? Nobody said anything. Okay. I'm going Gascony. I'm going Gascony this time. Mainly because if I can block off, if I can kill everybody back here, I'd have all this bonus and be able to come out this way. So we'll see. We'll see. There's 2s and 1s and who knows what else is back here. Green's probably going to cap right here or something goofy. But either way, I can see everything in Spain. I can probably take this bonus first, depending on what's going on. The bot is up here? Oh, wow. Purple's going to have a real problem with Pink back there. Oh, I think Pink's capital is down here. It looks like they just came off capital. So I better get down there and try and get that if I can. Pleco facts. Pleco facts of the day. All right. I dig it. Hey, I learned something new about plecos today. Turns out there were 3 species, and they've decided it's just one species. That makes it easier since they all look exactly the same. Where'd they go? Oh, they went here. Okay, so they're taking the UK first, and then getting stuck back there with the bot. Okay. They have 8, and they took 6 back. Okay, so they left a 2 out. I'm only getting 5? My God. So my only chance to get a bonus is to go right here. But we know that Pink's capital is down here, and there's a high likelihood that someone else knows that that capital is down there. But we might as well try and take a bonus. We can at least find out who we're dealing with here. Wow. Wow. How many troops did I lose on that? Well, I only lost 2, so I guess it wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen. Is red gonna break me? We'll give him an old pirate fist bump. We'll give him the old pirate fist bump, because we like to fist bump pirate style. Blue's down here. Where are you? Where is blue? Okay, we don't know. So far, we don't know where blue is. So with any luck, we'll get the France bonus. Purple might break us. What is blue doing? Are they just attacking with all of their twos? Okay, well. I don't know what blue is doing. I can't see where they are. I don't know what they're up to. They're doing weird stuff, so we got to keep an eye out for Oris Slam. Because they're being weird. And we still don't know who's down here in the fog. We don't know what's going on down here in the fog. Green seems like a pretty smart player. So we'll see what happens. I currently have 12 territories. If I don't get hit by pink and purple, I'll probably get hit by pink down here, though. Green's rolling out their twos for no reason. I don't know. That's the thing that I've noticed with people in Risk lately is that they'll roll out all of their twos to try to get extra territories, but I always feel like twos are a perfect roadblock because did somebody get Pink's capital? No, they started with 12. Oh my god. Okay. What bonus do they have? What bonus does Pink have? Oh my god, what bonus does the Pink have? Here? Over, oh, up here and down here. Okay. So the Pink bot has the Iceland bonus up here. And North Africa, this bonus right here. Is that North Africa? Yeah, North Africa. Okay. Well, I don't know. But that's one thing I've noticed is that players keep rolling out their twos right at the beginning to like get new territories. But I always feel like if your twos are around, try to combine them / getting. Let's see. So I can't connect down here. So I definitely need a 7 on capital. Let's get a 9 down here. Let's at least just see what we're dealing with down here in the bottom. They're sitting on a capital with a 2. Okay, so pink will probably take that back, but green's down here, blue's down here. I don't know where all these people are doing down here. What are all these people doing down here? In my bonus. Does red break me this time? I don't know. We'll find out if red breaks my bonus. My thought is that purple's going to break my bonus whether I like it or not. But purple does know that my capital is here, so I don't know. We'll see what they do. Oh, red's running into blue. Okay. Blue has irritated red. Yeah, I don't even have, like, a 3 on this little capital down here, so we'll see how this goes. If green figured out what I just did, they could easily put some troops here and take this capital, which would be a bummer, because then they'd be behind me with a freaking capital down there. But green might have their own problems. I don't know. We'll see. LO52 Decasaria picta is the species that encompasses Decasaria brachyuria and another one now. Beautiful black and white striped species that eats algae and prefers 71 to 77 degree temperature. There's your Pleco facts for the day. They only combined these species together in one about 3 years ago, so it's pretty recent. Okay, that is pretty recent, especially when it comes to scientific discovery. Science, baby. That's cool, man. Actually, I'm interested in that Pleco then, if it enjoys those temperatures. I enjoy those temperatures, so I feel like we have something in common. I feel like we have a lot in common. I think on my next turn, if I still have my bonus, I'm probably going to hit this green 3 out and stack onto this capital. I think that's what I'll do. Although green does seem confused up there. I don't know what green's doing. Green seems like a full-blown noob. Yeah, 2s into 2-on-1s. That's not good. They're trying to take Russia, I guess. I don't know. They took Sevastopol for some reason. Pink getting 4. Is going to go up there with 1. Where else are you going to go, Pink? Oh. Retook the capital. And it's a 1. Wow. So potentially, if I keep my bonus, I could go here, hit this 3, go down, leave 3 over, and hit this 1 capital. Depending on what purple does here. If purple breaks my bonus, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I might just be able to put onto that 1 and get back onto that capital. Because that'd be like the only bonus I'm getting. Is purple card skipping? How much did purple get? How much did purple get? 8 troops? Okay. So I've got 11. So I think I can do what I wanted to do. Yeah. Give it some slider. All right, we only lost 1. All right, so we go like this. We're going to hit that one, and we're going to leave 3 over there. We're going to hit this one back here. We're going to go like that, right? Then we're going to end our attack phase, and we're going to move a 3 up here so that purple can't break our bonus down here. We'll see how it goes. We're at that point in time where things are a little dicey in the game. We're risking it. We're risking it to have an extra capital, extra bonus. Blue could do something stupid. You never know. Blue didn't seem that bright on their first turn. So they could be full on just nuts. If we keep these bonuses here, we will clear out the bottom, the boot and Sicily. The boot and Sicily and these troops behind us. And then we'll go all the way up onto this cap. And then Bob's your uncle. We'll be going buck wild. But now blue's coming here. What are you doing? Oh, blue's bot. Blue's a bot. Go that way. Go into the boot. Don't break me. Go that way. There's only 1 here. Leave it alone. Oh my god, it left us alone. But it brought out 2 more troops. There's a 6 now. Great. So we need a 12 here. What's the minimum troops for attacking a 6? I think it's 12. That's all right. We'll put the rest here, and we can get up here. We got a 2 and a 2. We got potentially got to hit a 2 and a 1 and a 1, and we should be all right. We should be able to hit these all out and get back to cap. Get back to capital. We can always leave the pink because the pink is a bot. So we can leave the pink one there. Blue's a bot. Blue's ridiculous. Red is actually a good player. Watch out for red. Purple, I'm not really sure what purple is up to. They seem confused. Green seems like a knowledgeable player, but not very good at playing. They seemed like they were hesitant at taking territories and stuff. If I can clear out Spain, if I can clear out Spain, we'll be good. We'll be good to go. We'll be good to go. And with any luck, oh my God, every outside position is dead now because of the bot. Well, we're gonna have to break red to get an outside position. Okay, well that's less than cool. That's not cool. Oh, purple's coming out. I don't know what purple's going to do. Oh, they're trying to roll out their 2. Oh, they're going to hit my capital. Give him the old fist bumper-rooney. There they go. There goes purple. There goes purple. One of God's, what do you call it? Okay, so we only got 14 because we got broken by purple. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here. We're going to focus on clearing out Spain. Because it's the right thing to do to not have these donkeys behind us. All right, so at least we got a 15 capital now. Purple can't really attack us with their main troops, with their main troopage, with their main troopers, because they can't go through these ones. They can't go through these ones. Red is probably going to take back this way, or maybe they're just going to leave it alone. Maybe they'll leave it alone, then I can get an outside position. If I can get through purple here and go out, then that'll be good. Blue is definitely going to break us down here, for sure. In West Africa. We just hope that they don't make it all the way up into Spain. That's what we're hoping for. Fingers crossed, boners. Do we have a trade yet? Okay, we have a trade, if everybody trades. Okay, the 6 is coming down, which is actually kind of good. Some people would say it was a bad thing that blue broke us, but I almost look at it as a good thing because people aren't going to freak out that I'm getting way too many troops the next turn, right? Blue's getting 3, green's getting 11, red's getting 10. Yeah, purple's getting 10, pink's getting 4, green's getting 9. Okay, so we're all kind of that'll keep us within the like, oh hey, that guy's not going totally bonkers down here in the corner with all of these territories and bonuses and extra capitals. Because everybody will turn on me if I'm getting too many troops. That's how this game works. If other people realize we're getting too many troops, they will turn on us, and they all will turn on us. Okay, we don't want that right now. Hopefully we can. I wonder if we get the kill on blue this time around. I don't think so because they got 3, and I don't think they put any more troops down in here. So I think what I'll probably do is hit the 5 back, hit the next territory, and leave this 1 behind here with some troops on it. You know what I'm talking about. Leaving the troops on it. The troops. Here comes purple. Okay, what does purple do now? Now that purple flexed on everybody with their 10 earlier. I don't even think they came off of Capital, though, right? Didn't they? I think they just came out of London. So, they're trading early. For some reason. Okay, trading early. Oh my god, are they a bot now? No. Okay, who's a bot? Blue's a bot. Pink's a bot. Somebody didn't even ready up. Okay, everybody else still here. Except for blue. Red's here. Purple's still here. Okay. Purple is breaking red. Guys, we're not going to trade early. We're not going to do that. We're not going to fall into that. We are just not going to fall into the trading early thing. It's just not cool. It's not something that anybody would think was a cool thing to do. It's not cool, Purple, when you trade early. Told you today's stream was going to be boring, guys. I told you. I warned you in the title. We'll hit him with the old 9 troopers. And we're going to leave that 1 back there. In the off chance. Should we do it? Should we leave the 1 back here, guys? You know what? I'm not gonna. Forget it. You convinced me not to. You guys didn't even say. You guys didn't even say anything, and so I'm not going to. I'm not going to leave it back there. I was thinking, you know, next level move. Leave the bot back there so I can get the kill and get the cards. Chances are that bot is going to trade on 3. Because for some reason, the AI always has a trade on 3 cards. And right now, it's just not really all that worth it. Chances are it's going to trade, and then it would have put all the troops here and then broken back in. This way I can just take my bonus because I still need to get an outside. I need to get an outside position. So I can break here, here, probably here, and come down and see what's out here. Because all my outside stuff got murdered by the pink robot. And the pink bot was here and here. They were in like the Dina Rides and Istanbul and heading this way. So either green's going to kill pink now or we can head that way. Yeah, green's getting 19. Okay. Still have 3 cards on my border. So I'm going to leave these 2 purple ones here and come down this way and see if I can't get over. At the very least, I'm going to get the Italy. Am I saying that right? Italy bonus. I'll get the Italy bonus while on the next turn, which is why I was thinking it's worthwhile to kill the blue one down here instead of trying to hide the kill back here with the kill guard. I didn't have a ton of troops going back to capital either. I only got a 23 here, and we're starting to get into the zone where a 23 is not that great. Do I have Gascony for a +2? No, I have Nalnut. Where's Nalnut? Oh, my other capital. That was the bot capital. Go figure that, like, the computer would put a capital down here, such a useless spot right here. Okay, so at least I'm going to get my bonus on my auxiliary capital. I'm not bored. I'm just chilling while you play and waiting for my ice cream to melt a little so I can have some. Damn, ice cream sounds good. I should probably have some vanilla ice cream with dark chocolate syrup. Sizzurp, you know? All right, let's take our Nalnut trade. Or do I want to trade? Oh, we're on progressive. I want to trade the cannons. All 3 cannons instead. So we'll put this much here. And we'll put the rest here for a 35er. We'll go right here and we'll see what's going on before it gets crazy for everybody. We'll just leave that like that. No? We'll go 2 right there and we'll see if somebody breaks it. But I'm going to leave my 10 there. And I'm going to smash purple after this, even though they said thanks. Like, purple's going to get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think purple knows what's coming. Purple is just going to get smashed, bro. Purple was breaking red. My guess is that red will probably break yellow, or break purple. They killed blue. All right. Let's give them a well played. We'll just be like, well played. Trades are at 10. Or 12? Nope, trades are at 10. Trades are at 10, my guy. Red has a 36 cap, and they're still attacking a bunch. I don't know if they have a second capital yet. How much did red get? 11. They got 12. They killed blue. They got 14 more. Green's still getting 19, so red didn't even do anything to green. Who else is left on the board? Pink, green, purple. Okay. Let's see what purple does. Maybe purple's going to run down here. Maybe green's going to come up here. We'll see. We'll see what they do. We don't know what they're going to do. Also, apparently I'm just giving you a huge wall of text. Yeah, it seems to be like you're the only person that's chatting today, so. Maybe I should just... You want to call in? I could just have you call in, and then we could just chat. I'll just open up the green room. I'll go back in the green room in case you want to call in. This would be like special stream only for Gerald and Alyssa. It seems like the opacity is low on my cam. I don't know why. Oh, purple's saying something. Huh. I don't know. I don't know why. Seems like I'm see-through down here. I should probably get the green screen up one of these days. Let's go like this. Make it into more of a portrait mode. We'll go portrait mode down here, guys. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome to whatever this is. Me playing Online Risk. Chatting with Alyssa. How you doing? What is purple doing? Is purple playing fixed? Is purple playing a fixed game? Putting 8s on here? I mean, I got to hit something, so I don't know why you do that. 14. They got 34. Their last turn. They got 34 their last turn. And yeah, I'm going to have to break them. I don't want to, but I have to.
I'm now in the call.
I'll give him
I'm
the
gonna
crying
eat my
face.
ice cream too.
I'll give him the crying face. Are you eating ice cream?
Yes.
What kind of ice cream are you eating? Nick's mint chocolate? Is that what you said?
Yep. Mint chip by Nyx. It's a type I found at Fred Meyer. I don't know. It's pretty good. And it's not like 1,000 calories or anything.
It's not bad.
So
Is what you're saying?
yeah. Yeah,
Alright.
it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah. Let's see if red comes through and smashes these purple troops out of here. Smash purple. Oh, they're going into purple up here. Where is pink? What? I'll give him a cry face. You're not getting over here, though. I think he thought he was going to get into my capital. But he's just giving me free cards, basically, is what's happening. Let's see what green does. Does green smash purple out of here, or does green attack me? I don't know. Let's see what they do. They're in Russia, obviously. So they're in the Russia Orient. They're down here. They're in all this. Still don't know where pink is. I would take a trade next time if I knew where pink was. If pink doesn't trade, they have 4 cards. Probably should have taken the trade last time and hunted for pink. Come to think of it. Instead of just smashing into purple. But pink is a bot, and wherever that bot is, if it does trade, it's going to give them grief, because trades right now are 25, so it just got 25 extra troops to run into green or wherever it is. We'll see. We'll see where it is. And then we wait and find out what purple's doing. So how is the ice cream? Is it like super delish?
Yeah, I mean you can't go wrong. I mean it's mint chip. Like if you screw up mint chip, then you don't deserve to sell ice cream, really.
Is that what it is? You have to get out of the game.
Mm-hmm.
You have to get out of the ice cream game. Yeah, I don't disagree.
Yeah, I mean, like, like there are definitely ice cream companies that have screwed up like vanilla.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
or any of those really basic flavors. Like there's definitely chocolate that just tastes like, I don't know, it might as well be made by Russell Stover's. It's so bad.
Mm-hmm.
But mint chip, like, I don't know. It's the best, man. Best ice cream.
Is it the bee's knees? Is it
Yeah.
the cat's? Is it the cat's PJs?
It is. It's almost the cat's meow. It's like, if you're not going like Ben and Jerry's, like all the candy and everything and fudge and all that in it kind of thing, then just going for a basic mint chip. That's like the best basic ice cream flavor.
Now we're gonna put that right there, and we're gonna go like this. We're going to put double 7s right there. And we're going to take the 4 off, and we're going to put it down there. All right. We have some kind of outside position, boys. Boys, we got some kind of outside position. Actually, Alyssa, we've got an outside position. So we're going to see how this goes. The boys are out there. They know who they are. But the bot is going to take another card on its turn. It's going to have 3 cards. I'm going to murder it on its next turn because I found it. It's down here in the Orient. Unless red comes out and does some murdering right now. Okay, no, red's going that way. They're attacking green. I don't know why. I don't know why they're attacking green, but they are. They're running hard into green. Still going. What's coming back to cap? We may have to change if he brings like 5 back to capital. Okay, 65. Okay, good. It brought back 65. Didn't even break us. Didn't even attack us at all. But pink is going to take a card, which means they'll have 3 cards, and I will smash them with my trade. Which I have no bonuses in my trade, but still, I'm going to have, I don't know, 25 troops plus a 40 trade, I think. So, should be enough to murder pink, and pink shall be murdered, and I'll get their 3 cards. Won't trigger a trade, but I do have the illustrious, what do you call this? Wild card? You know? Got the wild card. So if I got the wild card, that means that have another trade next time. Next turn, if I need it. If I need to like go straight back into another trade, I'll do it. But let's see what green is doing. What's green doing? They were up here in Russia. And I don't know where they're going. I don't see them attacking anywhere. Don't know what they did. Don't know what they did. It's a mystery, guys. Mystery what green was up to, but I got a straight run at murdering pink on the next turn. So that's what I'll do. It's going to waste its time hitting stuff. Don't hit my 4. Just go up there. Fine. Purple can't do anything. They don't have a trade. They have 2 cards. They're getting Bubkiss. So they might break our bonus. They might break our bonus, or they'll attack somebody else. We shall see. I don't know. They have 1s to hit. They could hit the bot. You could do all sorts of things. But are they going to put it right there and hit my 7? We'll see. My bonus. I wonder if there's a capital down here. There might be. And that's our trade right there, folks. We got 69 troops. We'll just go. We'll give a little extra oomph back there, and we'll take 61 and see if we can't kill a bot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Check if it's back there. It's not. Check if it's over here. I'm going to leave 4 there. Goodbye, pink bot. Oh, it actually will trigger trade because we'll have 5 cards. Oh, we get to keep our wild card. How cute is that? We'll put 18, 20. Let's put a 20 there and see how like ambitious green is. Let's see who has a trade. 2, 2, 2, 2, 3. Purple could have a trade. I'm gonna put that right there. Uh-oh. Purple's sending out emojis.
Pictograms.
Oh,
New
here comes
Egyptian.
red. Red has just decided, all right, screw it. We're coming in. They're attacking. Oh, they're breaking. Oh, they're going to open my 21. Are they going to hit it? No balls. No, they got no balls. No moxie. Well, looks like we'll play the... chances are that purple is not going to have a trade this next turn. So what they're going to end up doing is hitting the red right here. What is that? Burgundy? Yeah. Red. They're going to hit red and burgundy with whatever they got. I don't think they're going to be able to hit the Alps because they'll only have 10, and then we could potentially have a complete card block on purple. And if they don't have a trade, on 4, then we could have them card blocked.
Do you think this game would be difficult for the colorblind?
There's colorblind modes.
Oh, good.
I have it like kind of partially turned on here. Oh, purple is going to waste their trade. Let's see what they do. They're going to hit my 18. Do it. Oh. Oh, they hit my 18. Oh. Watch. Should I give him a cry face? Oh, I'm so sad. So they've got a 30 that's going up. Are they going back to cap with it? That's the question. Are they going back to cap with it? Can't see what's going on down here. Okay, there we go. Let's take this back to here. All right. So we got purple in a card block. We got purple in a card block. Is red going to hit me? So go back to capital or hit that. You're not going to be able to do anything here. What are you doing? Oh, he's going in on purple. Oh, wow. What did he come back with? Did he take their capital? Oh, he came back with 24? Okay. Let's see. We will get a 60 trade, and red only has one card. That is a bummer. So we can probably just let it go for another turn, would be my guess, and see what purple does. At least purple will have two cards. So maybe what do you think, Alyssa? Do we murder purple or red?
I think you should murder purple
Okay.
for besmirching the name of purple.
That's a good point. It's valid.
Mm-hmm.
So where are the rest of the capitals? There's one capital here, one here. I have both of those. Red's here. Purple's up here. So obviously green has two capitals up here somewhere. One of them was the bots. Did purple quit? Nope. They're just going back to cap. So they went in there. Put a 6 here. We kill purple for 2 cards. Well, I had no choice. I had to kill purple because red had that capital.
Plus, you know, you asked me and I said.
Oh, whoops. What am I doing? Yikes. So let's go. Oh, we're just going to kill red. That's what it's got to be. Bye. Let's go like that, and let's see what green's got. Let's see what kind of action green's got inside their body. Because they just killed 2 players on 1 turn, and that normally freaks people out. Green's got 29. He's got 2 capitals. He's got Russia. He's got Eastern Europe. Western Europe, right? Yeah. He's got a trade coming in. So he's going to have a big, like, 100 stack or something he's going to run around with. Let's see what he does. I got 5 cards. Most of the board. You put 25 over here. That's it. Okay. Seems like he put the rest of it on capital, I guess. I don't know. I guess we'll see what green does. Maybe green's like super smart and I'm going to get schooled by him. I don't know. I've seen it happen. Well, he got 100 troops and all he did was take 1 territory. Okay. Well. We got the 3 horses, the 3 horsemen again, so we can keep our wild. So we're going to put 69 here. We'll put like 25. Let's put 30 up here just in case, just to make it hurt. And we're gonna smash a little bit of this. He's got 100 back there. Okay. You got a little 100 stack just sitting back there. But it's off capital. And if I didn't have to put a bunch of troops on capital, I probably would have just smashed it. And I got a trade next turn for 75, so let's see how much they can do. Oh, they just opened up my 110. Okay. They'll come break Italy, and they'll break France. And you won't be able to break anything else, so I don't know why you bother even attacking with that. Okay. They'll have 3 cards after they do whatever it is that they're doing right now. Breaking bonuses. Okay. And I'm likely to just stuff them back into Russia. Because they only have... What did they start with? 20. Okay, so they're getting 20. So I got to get in and break Russia. Which I probably can from over here, but I don't know where they've been putting troops, so we'll find out. Okay, and they just straight up ran out of time. So, we'll put some here, we'll put some here. They're not very fast, so we're probably going to be able to beat them with extra speed.
Super speed. Ludicrous speed.
Ludicrous speed. Let's see if they left 100 here. Yep, of course they did. Yeah, so I'm guessing this was Green's original capital right here. And they just have put 100 on it. Here we go. He's got an early trade. Let's see what he does. So he knows I've got a 76 back here. I got a 120 out here in the front. People would think like, oh, well, you'd want to block this bonus down here, which I do want to block all this bonus that I get every turn. But the bigger thing is at this point is getting card blocked. Like if I'm in a spot where they're able to card block me, then that's a problem. So the next time I take a trade, I have to smash this 140 if I have enough to do it. Luckily, they're probably going to come up this way and open up this capital, and if they do that... Oh, they're actually smart enough to keep it closed off. There's no path. Alright, so then they just left 31 off capital, 25 off capital. So I can probably just... With 43... Actually, I can probably just do it this way. Yeah, we can go like this. And I can actually go like this. And I do want to make sure that I have at least enough. Let's go 80, like that. 80 and 99. That's probably okay. They only have one card. I have a wild. So with any luck, they bring this 158 out here and they hit this capital or this capital with it so that it loses a lot. I'm going to trade the dudes and then I'll have another trade to go straight back into them again. And I got, it's 80 right now. Hit it. Do it. Do it. Ah. Oh, he's going to hit this one? This one? No. He's going to go up here. He's confused. I don't know. I don't think he knows what he's doing. Oh, he hit that one. Only lost 39. Okay. Well, hopefully he goes back there and just gets stuck. Well, now he's going to... Where are you going to fortify to? Oh, back to over here. Okay. All right. You didn't even leave anything on capital. Okay, 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 okay. This will be... there we go. Okay. We got 116 versus 102. Do you think we got it? Do you think we got it? Oh, snap.
Maybe.
Darn, we're all up in your bonus. All up in your bonus now. We're gonna get in your bonus. We're gonna smash and take over this capital. What are you doing with your game? I don't know. We're gonna take our 9 and put it back here on the 24. I don't need this capital back here. I don't care. They can come all the way across the board again and take the... What is that? UK? Mercia, yeah. I don't ever cap there. That's just a ridiculous place to put a capital, so I never would have put it there. People would say, hey, why didn't you take this bonus back here with these 3 territories? Well, we're setting up basically a card block here. He might get another trade because they have 3 cards. They're going to have to come off of their capital and run all around and do a bunch of stuff. Well, we know we have a trade, whether we like it or not. So what we're going to do, what did he get last time? 6 troops. Wait, 5 troops. Okay, you got 5. So we can clear out this. So we need that. And 20 here. We'll put a couple extra here. And 22 there. Then we go like this. And boom, we got a card. Fortify. This one here. We have a 100 there. All right. Nabokov fan is here. What's up, dude? What are you doing? Uh-oh, they took their trade early. What are they going to do with it? What are they going to do with their trade? What are they going to do? What are they going to do? They put it all on their capital, and then they're going to do what?
Maybe they're turtling in.
They're trying to turtle? Well, so here's the deal. We're just going to continue to card block them and then smash them once we've forced them to do what they're already up to, which is they're stuck. Let's do 69 here. Oh no. That's way too much. Let's not waste all of our troops. And then we'll do that. We'll put a 34 there. So if they open that up, they're forced to hit a 34. Bump ba bump. Bump 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 bump. Did you eat all your ice cream already?
We had a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a 199. He left a 3. He's completely stuck now. Oh my god. What are you doing? What are they doing? Okay. We'll put 30 here. We'll put yeah, we can put 69 here. Then put this here. Oh, we're forced to trade. Oh no, we have to trade. Oh no, we don't have to trade our wild. Okay, good. In case something crazy happens. I don't think anything crazy is gonna happen, folks. We'll put that there. Okay. Then we'll go like this. Boink.
The way the guy's playing it reminds me of how I used to play Warcraft 2, Orcs versus Humans.
What's that?
It reminds me of how I used to play Warcraft 2, where sometimes you'd end up with like just one ship and maybe a transport ship full of a few orcs and peons, and that's it. You'd
Yeah.
just be like out there occasionally ganking the enemy like with guerrilla warfare until finally you can get like some land and actually win. But I don't think that's gonna happen for this guy in this case.
I don't think it's gonna happen. He's like, he keeps throwing out the like I'm mad emoji, but like, take your troops off of capital then, and then I'll be able to just finish the game. So like, people like this will get like they'll get super mad because they're stuck, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I understand that like you're stuck, but you're either gonna have to wait like 5 or 6 turns while I build up troops to kill you, or move your troops off of capital. I'll just take the capital, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
At that point, it's like if you're upset about the whole situation that you are in, you can just, I don't know, end it.
Well, yeah.
It's like he's having a rage party by himself.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know what else to do other than to like build up my troops and then take his capital. Like I don't think there's another way to go about this other than them just fortify off of capital and I'll just end the game. But
Right.
Nabokov fan says nothing much, deciding on when to pull salt on the shrimp. Hopefully the SJ is dealt with. I found out the original dose came from API salt packaging, 1 tablespoon per 5 gallons. Yeah. Sounds about right. Yeah, so the thing that they're doing now is they're just sitting here to run through their whole turn, which, it's within their right. Nobody likes being card blocked, but there's nobody else in the game, so there's not like another person to like hopefully take me out or something.
Right. Just prolonging the inevitable.
Mm-hmm.
If it was real life, you could offer him terms of surrender.
Well, if you play this game for any length of time, you'll learn that like in this portion of the game, like you take all your troops off of the capital. Like, so see how he has 214 on there, right?
Mm-hmm.
You would take all of those troops off of the capital and put it over here where I can see them. And then I would simply just take the capital and end the game, right? And now, of course, that guy's all super mad because he lost the game or something. I don't know, because they lost. But, like, it's not my fault. Like, you lost the game, but you're just making me sit there and build up troops. So it's the end. You've been blocked. I'm not going to uncard block you just so we can play longer. it's not all that shocking because they're a novice, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was one novice, one beginner, one intermediate, and a beginner. Like the other day, I played a game with like 2 grandmasters, a master, and an expert, and an intermediate, or something like that, right? A 6-player game, and it went on for hours and hours because everybody was smart enough to figure out like how to move their troops around, like how to block this person, how to block that person. Whereas that game was just like, oh yeah, just smash everybody to bits because they can't really. So like red, Delmas Tannibal, they took purple way too early. Like they had technically enough troops to take their capital. They went up, took their capital, should have just killed them behind them, and then came back to try and hold on to their 2 capitals at the same time, right? Which at that point in the game, I don't remember exactly how many they brought back, like 21 or something like that. I think the trades that were at like 60. So if somebody has a trade, they have enough in the card trade bonus to just hit that capital, right? So they don't even need to be generating any troops. They could take your capital from you. 60 on 20 is like guaranteed take, right? So it's like you should know that, and I'm sure that they will learn that in the future. Like over time, I'm sure that they're going to figure out like, oh wait, it's too early to try and kill purple, right? And so the difference between me playing against purple and red playing against purple is that red went over and hit their capital and thought that like, wow, they're out of the game now. But what I did was I blocked purple from taking any more cards so that they wouldn't be able to trade in and get that 60 troop bonus, right? Or 65 or 70 or whatever it was when their trade came. They would still be generating like 10 troops a turn over there, but they're not getting any trades, right? So let's say they get 30. So for every 3 turns, they get 30 troops. They get 10, 10, and 10, right? Every 3 turns, I get whatever mine is, which let's say at the time I was getting 20. I'm still getting 10 more troops than purple. And every 3 to 4 or 5 turns, I'm getting a trade in for 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 troops, right? Eventually, I'll have so many troops that I'll be able to just go in and take them out of the game. If you have them blocked and you pay attention to the block, and you'll be able to stop them from generating enough troops to stay in it. So yeah, and it's like, whereas red was like, oh, I'm going to go get their capital. And it's like, well, you just wasted probably 60 troops taking their capital, and then I just come in next turn like, oh, yeah, all right, that's mine now, and you're both dead, right? So they both ended up dying because red took their capital, took purple's capital, right? So today is the first day of the brand new season on Risk. What that means is there's the FFA down here, stands for free for all. That's free for all ranked games, means that you start a game, anyone can join it as long as it's somebody you don't know. It says no friends allowed here. That means you don't ever want to play in a game that is a ranked game with somebody you know. If you accidentally join a game with somebody that you know, just leave the game and let the automated bot take over. Or don't ready up if you notice that you're in the lobby and it's somebody that you knew and you weren't really paying attention. But don't ever play with somebody. They take it very seriously and they'll ban your account. But the brand new season started. We got 57 days, 1 hour and 49 minutes on the new season, which is roughly 2 months. When that happens, when the new season starts, your free-for-all points ranking goes back to the beginning of what rank you are. So I'm a Grandmaster, so I went back down to 26,000. And then I played a game, and I think I got second. And then I played the game today. I got first. And I think I played one other game. Yeah, no, I played one quick game, one really long game, which I ended up getting second. And then I played the game today. So let's go check our ranking out. Where are we on the leaderboard now? We're at 136. this JJ guy, he already started playing a lot. So as you can see, like the ranks is all reset. So since the ranking is all reset, you'll see a bunch of weird people up here that you've never seen before. And eventually all the regulars will start gravitating towards the top again. Except that JJ guy is on a tear. So he's been playing like crazy and being at the top of the ranking, which some people like really focus on that, on being high on the ranking. Some people don't. I just think it's kind of fun to check in on it. I don't know. I think the highest I've ever been was like 32nd. I think was the highest I ever got. But it does require a lot of playing, and I don't have time for that. So I generally play one game a day in the evening after Olivia goes to bed. After Vicky goes to bed, I'll play a game and then see how it turns out. So that's how I've been playing. And so far we've played for 373 games. So some weekends I played multiples, and like today would be a good example if that game went really fast. So I could probably have played another one.
Mm-hmm.
And we're at 123 and 227 because of some unfortunate technological difficulties that we were having. I fired off a bunch of games, and there was some kind of glitch was happening that my VPN was like miscommunicating with the server, and it kept being like, "Oh yeah, no, it's fine," and then it would just freak out, and I ended up completely getting 6th place because I didn't even do anything. But our kill death ratio is still pretty good, 403,000 to 385. That's still pretty good. Single player, we're doing a little bit better in the single player, 6-2. I played a casual game that I posted up on the Discord the other day with a YouTuber that was looking for players, and I hopped on and played, and I schooled them, and they all just lost. They all just lost terribly bad to me. I defeated them. I crushed them. Their hopes, their dreams, all crushed. So, yeah, it's quite a fun game. Risk is one of my favorite board games from when I was a kid. The only problem is that you can never get people together to play it. So now you can. You can play it online. Somebody asked about the payment system and stuff like that. So you can play the game for free. I would call it like a $20 game because you probably want to buy all of the map packs and stuff like that, buy the premium account, and you probably want to buy some emojis and stuff like that. But $20, it's pretty cheap to be able to play a board strategy game with a lot of online players, and the community is growing constantly. So I'm on some of the Discords and stuff, and there's a lot of people that are active playing Risk now. There's a lot of streamers on Twitch, a lot of streamers on YouTube. You can probably go check them out if you like. Livingston Custom Fab showed up and said Monday. Check that off the list. Monday complete. All right. I like it. I like it when Monday gets completed. Speaking of that, my Monday will be complete with the end of this boring stream. As I promised in the title, it would be boring, and it was quite boring. What do you think, Alyssa? Did I come through on the boring today?
Oh, I don't know. I feel like if you tried a little harder, you could make it a little bit more boring.
More boring?
Yeah,
All
a little
right,
bit more boringer.
Harder into the boring. You got it.
Yeah, go longer, harder, faster.
Oh, Nabokov fan has a good point. There are a lot of maps. That is very true. I don't even know how many Risk online total maps. Let's see, how many maps are there? There's at least 93 maps, 93 different maps to play. At least, if not more. I know some of them, like there's some Russia maps and stuff that are not on there because of the war.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's because of the war and stuff like that.
Hmm.
There's some maps that just aren't on there because of conflicts and things like that. So they didn't naturally want to continue to stir up people being grumps, basically. But one thing I really like about the online Risk is that it's not directly interactive. Like if you play Call of Duty, I mean, you go into a lobby and people are screaming all sorts of nonsense. If you play World of Warcraft, like the text chat going by is just filled with chaos and nonsense. There's a lot of
Yeah.
strategy games out there that have that craziness. League of Legends, it's like people just bonkers, right? And even in Minecraft, there's some servers you go onto and it's like, man, there's like swastikas everywhere and all sorts of crazy stuff. Like, God, this is wild. There's a lot of good ones out there, but there's also like some definite detractor side of it. The thing I really like about Risk is that the communication is sort of limited to the point where, like, you could kind of tell like the green player earlier was like mad that I don't know what they were mad about. They're mad that they were losing or something or whatever, but it literally, like, they weren't dropping F slurs and all sorts of crazy nonsense out there where you're just like, come on, man. Like, I can't throw this up on YouTube or whatever because people are screaming into their microphone or whatever. So that's one of the things I really like about it is that it does kind of limit that. And then if people really want to communicate, you guys can find each other on Discord and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's kind of fun. But I'm always like trying to convince people that things are fun. So I don't know. But that's the end of our stream today. Speaking of putting the Monday in the book. Mondays in the books. That's the Monday. All right.
All right.